that I've learned since being on YouTube and recording videos and talking about credit is a lot of people do not want a credit card, and it's nothing wrong with not having a credit card. A lot of people are curious as to how to build credit without a credit card. And while it is possible, it's not a way that I would suggest, because you're not getting all the points allotted to you by not having a credit card on your profile. So there's a big chunk of points that are being left on the table because you don't want to get a credit card. So that's that. But I'm going to tell you how you can build your credit without having a credit card. This just isn't a way that I would recommend, because credit cards just help faster, in my opinion. All right, number one is getting a credit builder loan, such as self-kickoff with your credit unions or local community banks. But just make sure that this credit builder loan reports to all three bureaus. That way all of your profiles are benefiting from this loan. Number two, personal loan. Could be secured or unsecured, but in this instance, I'm referencing an unsecured loan through your bank, credit union, or an online lender. They're so popular now, getting personal loans, online, that is. So, you got OneMain, you have Upstart, you got Upgrade. Just to name a few, Best Egg or Nest Egg or something like that, where you can get these personal loans online without ever having to go into a physical store. Now, the amount of the loan doesn't necessarily matter. It's more so about your payment history. And so just ensuring that you're making on-time payments is really what matters most with personal loans. So they can also help if you are trying to consolidate debt. This will help save money on interest that you would typically have by carrying balances for credit cards. And you are also building credit at the same time with your on-time payments. So yeah, look into personal loans as well. And also student loans. Student loans can be beneficial as well, even if they're in a deferment status. Each month that your student loan reports on your credit profile, and every month that is notated that you're making an on-time payment, is beneficial for your credit profile as well. And let's just say you've managed to pay off all your student loans. Having that account on your credit profile is also beneficial because they stay longer on your profile. They can stay up to 10 years on your credit report. So that's all of that. Student loans are a lot of people's oldest account. So having an old account with a lot of positive payment history is chef's kiss to your credit report. Like, it's great to have that there. Personal lines of credit, mortgage, making on-time payments for your mortgage. It's all about payment history. Car loans, your lenders are reporting every month that you make an on-time payment and every month that you miss one. So do not miss payments here. That's the main thing. If you are, that's really all it's about when you're building your credit, is the on-time payment history if you do not have a credit card, because it's not about your utilization. It's about your payment history. So being an authorized user, if you don't want to necessarily take out your own credit card, but you do know someone who is financially stable, always makes on-time payments, someone who's older, because the account will typically be older, that will allow you to be an authorized user on their credit card, then I would take full advantage of that. If you're in a position and capable to do so, then that would be something that, if I were you, I would look into, especially if you don't want your own credit card. Now, with being an authorized user, it's not quite like having your own credit card, but it will still give you those same benefits. It will still be beneficial to your profile having that there, opposed to not having a credit card. So if you just personally didn't want to get your own credit card because maybe you feel like you're not financially ready to take on that responsibility, which I will commend you for, because a lot of people will go into credit card debt just as blind as day, and some of them will know that they're not financially stable and still take out a credit card and just mess up their credit even more. So if you're, smart enough, mature enough to make a financial decision like that, then I commend you for it. So if you're someone like that, you know, it's just like, I know I'm not personally ready to take out a credit card because I'm just not there yet. And I would just rather be an authorized user until I feel comfortable taking out a credit card that I know that I can handle. Then yeah, take that route. Authorized user is a great route. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is how you can build credit without having a credit card on your profile. So yeah, if I were you, I would just, you know, do some things, do these things. And these have this is not about utilization. This is all about making on-time payments. Okay, so it's once you have credit cards reporting that utilization comes into play. So yeah, if you just need to make the best decision for you financially, like if you're someone who has no credit cards right now and you're just trying to figure out how can I do this without taking out a credit card, then, you know, being an authorized user would be best for you. You know what I mean? And following everything else. So yeah, if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. And yeah, peace. Bye.